Now, if the planet Mercury is in the 9th house from the Lagna Lord, then it means the Lagna Lord is in the 5th house from Mercury. Now, what is the placement of any planet 9th from another planet or another house means? It means gains of that house coming in through higher learning, through higher experiences, through situation learning, through your ability to learn from your experiences, then raise higher for higher growth. And then to be able to learn through experience and becoming more mature, becoming more wiser and wiser decision making. And yet because Mercury planet is involved, then the decision making will be very wise, will be very intellectual, it will be very educated. So Mercury will use its learning, will use its higher qualification, will use the learning from its mentors, from seniors, from superiors to be able to make the right gains, because it is the 9th house from the Lagna Lord, and through the wise decision making, intelligent decision making, through using situational experiences and higher learning, it will help the Lagna Lord make gains, help the Lagna Lord to be able to achieve its manifestation. But what is the manifestation of the Lagna Lord? That will depend on where the Lagna Lord is placed, in which house the Lagna Lord is placed. So here for an example, we are using the Lagna Lord in the 4th house. The Lagna Lord could have been in any house when Mercury is 9th from it. For example, the Lagna Lord could have been in the 7th house and Mercury could have been in the 6th house, 9th from it. The Lagna Lord could have been in the Lagna, Mercury could have been in the 9th house, 9th from it. So now to just to understand the example better, we are using the Lagna Lord in the 4th house. So if the Lagna Lord is in the 4th house, Mercury is in the 9th house from it, obviously then Mercury is in the 12th house. So if the Lagna Lord is in the 4th house, what is the manifestation of the Lagna? The Lagna Lord achieving in the Lagna. Here the Lagna Lord being placed in the 4th house from the Lagna means the Lagna Lord is trying to achieve peace, tranquility, assets, money, and through that being able to achieve stature, through that be able to achieve life's goals. So one of the life's goals of the person is to be comfortable, to be in a good house, to make assets, to achieve financial security, to be able to lead a good domestic life, to have a good family life, support family. Family is very important. Mother is important. 4th house, home, comforts, assets, all very important. So the manifestation of the Lagna Lord is that. And because Mercury is placed 9th from it, Mercury will try to help the Lagna Lord achieve the manifestation of the 4th house through intelligent decision making, tactful decision making, and through that being able to make gains, money, so that the assets are made, so that the conveniences are there, so that the domestic life is also happy. That's how you should be able to see the placement of Mercury, in which house it is from the Lagna Lord and how it is helping the manifestation of the Lagna. However, in which house is Mercury gone? In the 12th house of waste and excesses. And remember, Mercury is not very powerful in the 12th house because the 12th house is Pisces energies in the original Kalpurish Kundli. So here Mercury is trying to help the Lagna Lord through educated decision making, through intelligent decision making, using its higher learning. However, because it is placed in the 12th house, many times Mercury may not be able to help the person take the right decision, and sometimes there may be excesses, which means overthinking, being over practical, being over careful. And because of not being creative enough, not being innovative enough, sometimes you will lose, because Mercury is in the 12th house. Sometimes you may become too practical. If you are putting in a bid, you may put in some extra money to be able to make a bid, so that you think otherwise I will lose the bid, I will lose money. So let me be on the careful side, let me put in some extra money to bid so that I achieve the bid. So sometimes because of fear of losses, fear of not being able to gain, using extra wisdom more than required, more practically than required, there may be some losses from excesses, and this may become more serious if Mercury is in a bad dignity. As it is placed in the 12th house. Here we are talking about relevant position from the Lagna Lord. It could have been the other way around. For example, the Lagna Lord could have been in the 7th house and Mercury 9th from it could have been in the 3rd house. Then it's an excellent placement. So here we are looking at not only Mercury's placement from the Lagna Lord, but also how many houses they are away from each other, so that we understand the position deeply. These are not easy positions, because we are not only looking at from the Lagna, we are looking at from the Lagna Lord, and we are looking at from the Lagna, and we are seeing which house it is placed, and we are seeing what dignity it is in. So these are tough placements, so you have to see the relevant position. So when the planet Mercury is in the 9th house from the Lagna Lord, also see in which house the Lagna Lord is placed, and also see in which house Mercury itself is placed, also see which dignity it is placed in.